today with some old-fashioned Grand Theft Auto Vice City, one of my favorite PlayStation 2 games of all time, and frankly, probably one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. I even like the old Commodore 64 load screen here in the beginning. It was awesome. I was very happy in the 80s and enjoyed the early transition of video games. Oh yes. Little Vice City. Now this is my old save. I've played the game twice all the way through, got 100% completion, and I've loaded up my health and armor, everything. I mean, it's just completely armed to the teeth, so all my hideouts have all the weapons and all the cars in the garages. So I'm going to just kind of jump in my car and drive around and see. I haven't been to all my hideouts and garages in a while, and I thought I'd take a little bit of time and play a little Vice City. It's been quite a while, and hopefully I can remember the controls. We'll see what happens. I remember driving 53 miles to my local video store. I lived way out in the country at the time when this came out, and I had to do a long drive to pick up my pre-order. And I'll never forget the drive down there and the drive back. Life was so exciting, and I couldn't wait to play this. I thought Grand Theft Auto 3 was just simply amazing. I played that twice all the way through as well, and got 100% completion on it. So this is an exciting game, and really changed. It was like a quantum leap for me back on the PS2 for the gaming. I mean, the open world factor on this was just off the chart compared to Grand Theft Auto 3. You could jump out of your cars, you could shoot machine gun from the front of a motorcycle or out your side windows. A lot of new improvements that they made with this version of the game, and the spike strips with the roadblocks, and the story was hilarious, very adult. You had Dennis Hopper and many other wonderful voice actors did the voiceovers for this, which really made it fantastic. And I used to love to find all the hidden packages. So once you find all the hidden packages, you had more weapons at each of your hideouts. Then I would just drive around, load up all my weapons, and then hit the save file at each of my safe houses. So that way when I'd start a game out, I had 1,500 rounds of Uzi ammunition. My health is at 150. My armor is at 150. And that way I could easily handle pretty much any of the missions that got thrown at me. So that was one of the things I loved about Grand Theft Auto, is it gave you the time to play it your way. And quite often I'd do a couple missions initially just to open a few things up, and then I'd take the time and scout everything out and unlock those safe houses, unlock all the weapon power-ups at each safe house, get my favorite cars dialed in all the garages. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, this is fantastic. God, I haven't played this in so long. I'm glad I still have the save file for this. Here's my Trans Am, if I remember right. Yep. Try the radio stations. Other safe houses in here somewhere. Yeah. Some Ozzy in the background on V-Rock. See which one is a handbrake button. Yep.
This weekend, all weekend long, it's a crash and burn weekend. I believe the Vulture is going to be there handing out sharp objects. It is going to rock. We're going to have to take a break right now, but we'll be back in a few short seconds, and maybe even give you an opportunity to win a Vulture t-shirt. Don't go away. Knights of the Road, here's your stallion.
These commercials are great.
The car for hot excitement.
Wait, I missed my turn here.
Against the elements. The pride
your weapons.
You think this is a joke? You think you're as straight as me? No, he's back to it.
I got all my weapons. Cool.
Get out of my way. Slightly too short, acid-wash, skin-tight jeans, and Vice City's one-stop shop for the rebel who sets his own style. Wow, you look like a Satanist. Complete the look.
The radio stations are hilarious. Yeah, I gotta get acclimated with the controls again. I've forgotten half of the button combos here, but... V-Rock. I've got all these music CDs that correlate with each of these stations too, which is awesome. I've got all my guys at my hangouts here. Go inside the Scarface mansion, see what I've got in here. Yeah, that's right, you had money for each establishment that you can collect. So you can see my health is up there. I got tons of money. Tons of health. Got over 2,000 M16 rounds. 1,500 Uzi rounds. Oh yeah, what great missions we did in these places. Look at the partying. Look at these guys. Would it kill you to clean up after yourself? Jeez. Give them an inch and they take a mile. I try to keep a clean place here. Yeah, there's your clothing. That's great. Great artwork on the walls. They definitely captured that Scarface. And when you do the missions, everything changes. Now the safe's open. Here's the new Xbox One Connect. 1080p. Getting everyone's information. Oh, excellent. Here we go. Street clothes. Clean clothes. Yeah, this is great. I haven't played this in so long. See what I've got in the garage. I think I've got a couple cars, like a Lamborghini or something in here. Which one is my save button? Here we go, the weapon change, okay. Oh yeah, bike, that's right. Here we go. So I got my custom hot rod with flames, and I got my bike. Spike rails. All this great 80s conservative talk radio, and it's hilarious. We're the only gun store that lets you try it before you buy it. Need anti-tank missiles? We've got them. Flamethrowers? Oh yeah. No credit? No problem. No money down. 90 days, same as cash. Shoot now, pay later. During the 10-minute waiting period, fire up a few rounds of the ammunition gun range, featuring faces of famous Tommy Pinko. Killer jumps.
This weekend is the Academic Film Festival with 3 screenings of the documentary Red Dawn. Ammunition, protecting your rights.
And here's another track. Remember, it's going to be a win it before you can con it weekend. We love to give stuff away.
Ammunition.
Especially if the record companies gave it to us in exchange to play their songs.
Here's my other pad here with a helicopter. Shoot, I got my garages. Oh yeah, I got my Lincoln Town car and my black Suburban. Cool. What else do we got here? Yeah, I got one of my Stallions or whatever it is there. And my bikes. I got a dirt bike and another street bike. So I kind of had everything all dialed in, set up the way I liked it. Up on the roof, you got your. See, I've got all my weapon power-ups there. From finding all the hidden packages, you unlock these. So that way you can quickly get to your hideout, load up on all the weapons that you're low on, go to hit your save, and then you just keep saving, adding more and more weapons, change your clothing, get a helicopter. I like these Maverick helicopters. I spent a lot of time in these. I also have the military helicopter unlocked on the first island.
Christmas tree.
Josie's on a vacation
Yeah, this is a great game. So much fun. And at the time, it was so real. I remember Rockstar saying, because we love our fans, we put so much detail in the rooftops and the air conditioning units, and I thought that was great at the time. I mean, it's kind of a joke now looking back. You see how simplistic everything really is, but this was pushing the envelope at the time. There was nothing like this. Here's the mall. Yeah, I remember this. Good old Vice City. Good times. I had a couple buddies who would come over. We literally would pull all-nighters. I mean, probably play till 5, 6 in the morning, sleep for a couple hours, and go right back to playing it. Just open world sandbox mayhem. The detail is one of the missions here. You get up in the swimming pool here. Amazing. So much fun. There's a nightclub. Construction sites. Yeah, a lot of missions, a lot of hidden collectibles, and inside these buildings on the rooftops. There were guns. There was a chainsaw hidden in one of the hotels in the old Miami Beach area. So it was kind of fun exploring and finding everything. And of course, Miami Vice was still fresh in everyone's mind at the time, and they really captured that with the neon and the bright pastel colors. And yeah, see, I got the military helicopter down here. Too much. It's hilarious. There's the Army one. Now this thing, you can do missions, side missions with this. And I got to level 100 or well over 100 on it. I'd play this for hours, just nothing but these helicopter vigilante missions. This thing was a heavy mother, but a lot of fun once you get the hang of it. You had 2 weapons, I think a machine gun. Yeah, here we go. rockets. So this is Vice City right here. This is what it was all about. Just lots of sandbox mayhem. Yeah, what a great game. God, so much fun. Great times, great memories. Wave. I like the wave too. There we go. Then later you had the ability to jump off with a, you know, parachutes and what have you in the other ones, like San Andreas. San Andreas had the nitrous they added to the cars, a lot more customization, a lot more RPG elements. But Vice City really was a quantum leap from Grand Theft Auto 3. So much fun. Too much. It's a lot of fun. The game was a blast. Chasing guys with golf clubs and golf carts on the golf course. All the yachts. I mean, they really captured Miami in a nutshell. With these kind of sweeping, I guess, generalizations about Miami and, you know, the type of people and what was going on there at the time. And there certainly was a lot of that. I've been to Miami a few times. It's a beautiful city and a lot of fun, especially at night. I was actually there back in '89 when it was in its heyday. It was awesome. So there you have it. There is a little bit of Vice City. There's all my guys. You slowly collect a whole bunch of guys. Listen to these guys.
What should I do about him, Mario?
I love these guys.
I hate that woman. What are you doing? I wouldn't do that.
You better tell him, Mario.
I told myself, Mario, take it easy.
Hey, Mario.
What should I do about her?
Too much.
I hate that woman.
Forget about it, Mario.
Forget about it. A little bit of Vice City. Too much.